Hey guys. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, that is busted. Gotta love capture software. And it's frozen. Awesome. Hello, Osqueef. You are here for this shit show, I guess. How are you doing, man? What is this? So yeah, I'm actually gonna be on another stream tonight with Sir Lucian and Jordan with the Silent PH. And I was actually gonna be on a Narciss's channel this morning, or this afternoon in my case, and your case. So yeah, that was canceled. So I need to get out some content. So we're doing this. But welcome back, good to have you on the couch. I am here at the Fire Temple, which is probably my least favorite dungeon. Got the big Oron sword, content queen. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't take 5 hours. Hey look, it's Darunia. Who's there? Is that you, Link? I actually don't remember my voice for him. Oh, it really is Link. Yeah, so this is an efficient percent run. You've grown so big since the last I saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Gandalf is causing trouble in Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon that's warning to other races who might resist him. So yeah, you can do the Goron quest in its entirety immediately after getting out. You do need to like sequence break, not sequence break, but narratively break a little bit so that you can unfreeze the Zora King. But that's about it. You can get it really early. I sort of remember how to do this. Alright, so I know in here I need to free one of the Gorons. I think it's over there. Yeah. And the only reason is because every Goron has a small key in here. I think this is more confusing than the Water Temple. Hello, Silent Band. Welcome back to the couch. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about that pillar stuck in the ceiling. I guess that's the Goron's purpose. Hey, what's up, Crispy Mango? I keep wanting to use the little stick like in Majora's Mask. So yeah, this is our main issue. We need to get in there, but number one, we don't have a key, and number two, we physically cannot get across there. Unless we do something about that pillar. So we've already talked to Link, who is named after us. Link the Goron. Hey, Chromecast and Twitch does work now. That's nice. But not silent bands. What's the difference? Are you using, fuck. Is it like a Vizio Smart TV, or... do you know if that software is Android-based or not? So bombs are going to be very prominent in this dungeon. If we release one of the Gorons, it'll tell us that, hey, you should smack your sword against walls to see if they're bombable. And I actually think we should probably rescue him first before proceeding. Fucking clueless. Alright. I know, like, Samsung's smart TVs, like the one I'm playing on right now, its apps are Android-based. Which, on a smart TV, not the best. I just don't like using integrated apps on smart TVs. I would rather use Chromecast, Fire Sticks, fucking Xbox casting. Just because this TV has never worked for me while casting to it. Yeah, so he just told us that, like, hey, if you want to check if a wall is bombable, you can use your sword. Burger King. I can't agree with that statement. Everything about Burger King just no. They're like Hershey pies and stuff are good, but nothing that Burger King itself makes. And honestly, for me, it's just their fries. I can't stand their fries. But it's just hard to find good fast food fries. See, every time I try to like have the chicken fries, I feel like I get a headache. But yeah, the tiny pies, good shit. Zesty sauce. You'll have some of that zesty sauce. Alright, so I've got 2 small keys, I guess. Send it towards Whataburger. Bad fries. I like Whataburger fries. They remind me a lot of McDonald's fries, but aren't over salted. But we all know you don't go to Whataburger for like the fries or the burgers. You go there for the jalapeno ranch. Okay, so this should be our 3rd small key. And he's telling us that, hey, if you bomb switches, it'll still work. Which is going to be very important for some time-based puzzles in this dungeon. So let's recap for a little bit. All the Gorons have been imprisoned here within the 7 years that we've been sleeping. Because the Master Sword is kind of a dick. Sorry, Fi. I disagree. Like, they're okay. They're okay at best. I'm gonna fuck this up. Same. I kind of really like Wendy's fries. N- Uh, Not the fries. Burgers and stuff, especially like chicken nuggets. Those are definitely salvageable cold. Anything with lettuce, though, no. Once the lettuce gets cold, there's no saving it. Or once it gets like frozen. Whee! Yeah, most people really like McDonald's fries. And this is a very hard statement coming from myself. They're too salty. I I can't stand it. See, I never seek out Chick-fil-A. Oh, the waffle fries. Yeah, those are waffle fries are good. The only thing is they're not as dippable as the rest of the stuff that you get from Chick-fil-A's. Wingstop fries are shit tier. Very different list. How off-brand of me. um, Whataburger is definitely not only my top sober fast food, but also my top drunk fast food. Um, that and Taco Bell. I miss living within walking distance of a Taco Bell. I mean, and that's a hill that you can certainly go ahead and die on. Oh yeah, they certainly did. Yeah, these are like one of the few blocks in the game that don't have the Gerudo symbol on it. Nando's. I have no idea what a Nando's is. Cane. See, I've never sought out Cane's uh, before college. um, but I agree, it's definitely good drunk fast food. I never went back for the Scarecrow song. Uh, do I go back for the Scarecrow song or do I just do the fucking temple? Oh, I'm out of keys. Ah! Hoi, Ginger Benji. Sorry for the scream. I know I clipped the mic there. Well, damn. Here we go. Why do you need Scarecrow song? There is a... Sorry, I can see the mic. Do I need to turn the gain down a little bit? Y'all let me know. Or the game volume up. Um, yeah, I know it's picking up a lot. Um, I will turn it down just a itty bitty bit. Okay. Yeah, okay, that looks like a lot better volume. Just from what I'm looking at on the capture. There is a gold Skulltula here that you can get, but you do require the Scarecrow song to hookshot to uh, Pierre. It's not Boonaru. I think it's Pierre. I could go back and get it and just return here with Furor's Wind, but it's gonna not be good. Doesn't sound very efficient percent. Well, I feel like it would be more efficient to like get the Skulltula during this run of the temple. But yes, you are right. Oh, I'm such a fool. So the reason that I use Furor's Wind right here is because if you fall down here, you don't die. You go back to the room across from the boss room. Tiny pie! And whenever I was playing on the N64 version of this, or the Wii Virtual Console version of this, I fell down there a lot. So, just a safety strat. Sounds stone percent to me. Hey! I don't have a small key. Why don't I have a small key? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Fire Temple, my home sweet home. Wanna get out of this. Feed yourself. Treat yourself. Yeah, I should really make some food before getting on Sir Lucian's channel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I think, or Pacific, or no, Eastern. Is it here? Yeah. Ah, yes, this room. So I don't do very well with chase sequences, so I'm just gonna not. Anytime is an acceptable snack time. Yeah, I don't like being chased by fire. So let's not be chased by fire. This is definitely not efficient, I just thought it would be fun. So there's no real reason that I roll before I jump. It's sort of a reflex from Majora's Mask. Because in that game, the distance that you jump is based off of your speed. And rolling before a ledge just, this is where I would use the Scarecrow song. I'm always a fan of Indian. Rolling before a ledge, all it does is like make sure that you're going as fast as a running Link, so you won't just like fall off a ledge. In Majora's Mask, it lets you get just a little bit more of a jump, and they did that to like make you jump a little bit further with a bunny hood. But yeah, in here it's just a reflex. It doesn't really help. I agree. Just somersaulting before gracefully. Okay. Running off of a cliff. Ah, neat. So these little wonderful little creatures are called torch slugs. They also make an appearance in Twilight Princess, um, but they're a lot more of a nuisance in that game. But I think those are the only two games they appear in. Yes, that was just a little tip that, hey, maybe the Scarecrow song would come into play. I'm still debating whether or not I want to like go out to Lake Hylia and get it. If this was truly a an efficient percent run, I would probably have. That's where I would need to get up to. Um, I would have done that whenever I was delivering the eyeball frog. Where do I go from here? I've got a couple of small keys, which are good. But where do I go? Am I missing? Oh, okay, yeah. I need to get across this room. Ah! Alright, so this will give me nothing, because this is not a Goron cage. Cool, so this room's important. This will be where we come back to in order to hit the pillar and make our way into Darunia's room. And we can't do anything about this. Or can we? Oh, neat, we can. Oh, but it's a Megaton hammer. No, we can't. So this switch is going to be rusted over. That switch is going to be rusted over, so we won't actually be able to help them. And I think that door just leads to above the pillar. Or? Okay. Alright, so this is one of the two mini-bosses in here, the Flame Dancer. I forgot how to actually fight him. I believe I have to hookshot him. There we go. So I'm jump slashing in order to do just a little bit more damage to him in one cycle. Which, with the big iron sword, definitely does stack up. We're just going to be sticking with this. There's really no reason to use the Master Sword other than being able to use the shield at the same time. But you can just sheath the sword and shield anyway. If I ever find a game that I could actually speedrun, I would definitely try it. But I am definitely not precise enough to speedrun. I thought it was just an accomplishment to beat Celeste the first time. Okay. So same safety strat here. I'm just using Force Wind in case I fall to my death. Because here you don't die. You just fall to the bottom of the pillar. And I really need to get to that chest. Here we go. If only. I mean, glitchless 100% runs, I guess. Did I get the hammer? Yeah, I did. Cool, so we're going to be using the hammer for the rest of this. A little bit of inventory management. Same thing with Jabba Jabba's belly. They give you a couple of crates. I gotta bonk the dragon. I do have to bonk a dragon. They give you a couple of crates that, as Zelda players, we just want to smash, but we can't smash them. We need to gently place them down for a switch. Mark. So here, bonk. And that'll solve our issue of getting back to Darunia. But we don't have the boss key quite yet. We're actually almost done with this. If I had this Hero song, I could go up the other pillar. And I say pillar because this is going to be our little lore segment for this episode. 50% off Pizza Hut, yes! I love me some Pizza Hut. Like, that's my trash tier fast food for the thing. So, let's take a look at the architecture of the Fire Temple for a little bit. You can see it right here on my set screen. Camera, now, yeah. There's a location in Zelda that's been there since the very beginning, and it's called Spectacle Rock. It's just 2 stones on Death Mountain. It's where you fight Ganon in the first one. It's made a big appearance in Link to the Past. It's even there in Wind Waker at Spectacle Island. The Fire Temple takes place entirely within that spectral rock. You can see the two pillars that start to reach out. And if we go back to the Death Mountain crater right after this, you can see spectral rock, and you can actually get a piece of heart on top of it if you ride a magic beam plant. I just think it's really neat. This is the first time that spectral rock has appeared where it didn't have a big relation to Ganon. However, it does have a big relation to the Gorons, which have its connection to Din and the Stone of Fire, or the Stone of Power, which, of course, Ganondorf has the Triforce of Power. Absolutely. LMAO. So I've got a question about the rest of this weekend's content. I have to finish off Fable. I think I've got maybe 1.5 episodes of Fable 3 left. I don't think I'll be continuing with the journey because that's going to require a lot of setup. Like, I would need to, like, move into the living room and connect all this just so I could use the Kinect. But I really want to start The Last of Us, because I don't feel like with all the discussion I'll be able to stay blind to most of it. I've never played The Last of Us, and this is going to be new content for me. Do I want to start The Last of Us Monday and finish off Fable 3 tomorrow? Or do I want to hold off, keep Fable 3 on Mondays, and wait 1 or 2 weeks before finishing that off? I will say I've stayed blind to most of The Last of Us. I do know like 1 or 2 pretty big things, but I still haven't experienced it, and I'm sure there's a lot that I'm gonna definitely feel some type of way about. Like I said, I've never played it. I have no idea anything about it. I don't know the lore, so I'll be discovering that for the first time, and I don't know if there's... I overwhelmingly do it, so I guess tomorrow I'm doing Fable. But yeah, I know nothing about the lore, so I guess I'll just be discovering that, theorizing about it on screen. Yeah, okay. I will definitely do that. I never got the compass. I never got the compass. Where do you get the compass? Is it a big key? It's a big key! Lore learn quick. I actually have no idea what to call it, because The Last of Us lore doesn't seem, like an appropriate title. I was thinking of, like, Lore Discovery or something like that, but I legitimately do not know, anything about the game other than that there are, like, mushroom zombies, and that there's... Yeah, I've got, I have the PS4 edition, so I think that has the DLC in it, The Last of Us Remastered. If not, I will definitely buy it, or buy the DLC. I have a physical copy of the game. The Lore of Us. Alright, I've got the Megaton Hammer. Don't think you need anything else. The lore of us. But like intrinsically, it's going to be something different than what I do here, where it's I thoroughly researched most of these games, and I have a lot to say about the world building and everything. But in this new, in The Last of Us, I'll be playing that blind, experiencing it for the first time, so I don't know if that's going to be a different experience. Probably. So this is Volvagia, first appearing retconned in Zelda 2. I think its name was like Barbas. But I know he appeared in one of the palaces in Zelda 2. Which, that's interesting because, like, the whole thing about this game, which is a prequel to Zelda 2, Zelda 2 being the last game in the timeline before Breath of the Wild, or in any timeline before Breath of the Wild. The whole thing is that Volvagia was, like, reborn. Like, they say that, like, someone else defeated Volvagia. Well, I guess it's a Goron hero with a Megaton Hammer. Before this, but, like, the whole thing is that, hey, you fought this person before in Zelda 2. Which, actually, now that I think about it, the last Goron hero... Oh, there's a multiplayer in Last of Us? That's interesting. The Goron hero that killed Volvagia had to do that before Skyward Sword. Because, like, this is like the first game in the timeline. Well, I guess the Minish Cap took place before this, but like this is one of the first games in the timeline after Skyward Sword, whenever Hyrule was founded. I guess there were already Gorons down here, but did Demise? Was Demise the one who brought Volvagia? Damn, I'm gonna have to think about this. Ah. Oh, I could have been jump attacking with the hammer this whole time. I'm a damn fool. So there is a theory that in order for a sage to awaken, they die. And the big evidence behind that theory is that Darunia does awaken as a sage after he fights Volvagia. But the thing is, Darunia did not have the Megaton Hammer. And we know that he walked into this room, but where the fuck is he? So that's the theory, is that, like, Volvagia killed him, and that's how he awoken as a sage. I don't know if the theory has been disproven or not. I think Naburu disproves it, because Twinrova... Aw, man, I'm so sorry. Spectrum, do better. At ask_Spectrum. So I have no healing besides a fairy. Ah, shit, it might be mine. Here, I will Turn this off. So hopefully that saves a little bit of bandwidth. Chris Mango, if you would do the honors. I'm trying to use low latency mode. It might also be Streamlabs. I'm not entirely sure. If you could refresh now and try it out, hopefully it's been fixed. Chat won't even refresh. Oh no. It could also be on Twitch's end. Check Twitch's Twitter. I am down to, according to this, 11% drop frames, but or now 12. Huh. Let me close down Chrome. Let me close down this. Close down Discord. Keep this up. Alright, that should be everything on my end that's using the bandwidth. If not, I might take a 5-minute break and try to refresh the stream. Yeah, I think I might take like 5 minutes to maybe restart my router, stop the stream, turn it back on. Hopefully that'll work. If y'all notice anything during this cutscene, definitely let me know. I, the wild Ocarina. Now he sees. Okay, I'm at 13% drop frames.